The Toronto Maple Leafs have made a first-round exit in each of the last 6 years. In fact, they haven't won a series since 2004. That's 6,946 days of not getting past the first round, and they were 0 for 10 in elimination games since 2013 coming into tonight's matchup. But they're up 3-1 in the series. They're at home. All they needed was one more win, and they're into the second round, finally breaking the curse. Surely there is no way they mess this up and miss the second round again, right? Well, getting on the right path, it took just shy of 6 minutes to break the ice as Taveres, going into the corner, throws it back, gets to Rielly, and with his third of the playoffs, he scored to get the Leafs that crucial first goal lead. And it didn't last long. Hall, going for the hit, loses his stick, and Tampa catches him scrambling. Shot from the D, a frenzy in front, and they score, answering right back just 26 seconds later as Cirelli comes up with it, and we are squared right back up. Now, there were some huge saves on a pair of power plays on both ends to end the period, but ultimately that would be it for the first, so we'll head over to the second, where it took nearly 5 minutes to get going, but Bogosian, with a long stretch pass to Eyssimont, comes down and he scores, beating Samsonov on a crazy angle, who maybe got caught cheating just a bit, but the Lightning were now up 2-1. And aside from a fantastic opportunity for Point, who ripped one off the post, that would be the lone goal for the second, but right as the period was set to end, Maroon takes Giordono and received a terrible last-second penalty on this, and I'm not sure what they saw here. The ref not 5 feet away is like, meh. But the ref furthest away called it. It was a roughing penalty. Some were saying it happened in the scrum after the hit. But if that's what happened, I think that was more of a cop-out than anything, because I'm pretty sure they called the penalty immediately after the hit. But that power play would carry over to the third, where for the third straight game, the Lightning would start the period with a lead. But could they hold on? While the Leafs couldn't capitalize on that early power play as Tampa killed it off successfully, just a little while later, and Taveres connecting with Marner on the breakaway, and he can't beat Vasilevskiy, who comes up with another big stop, makes it look easy, and man, after all that talk coming into this one about his play, he may be heating up when it really matters, and that is the last thing I'm sure Leafs fans want to hear. But nearing the 8-minute mark, Colton, going around the net to the front, shoots, rebound, and he scores as Nick Paul, coming up with a giant goal off the skate of Aston Reese, gets the Lightning up by 2, stunning the Leafs barn. Things were not looking good, and nearing the end, forced to pull the goalie, Marner shoots, rips one off the post as the Leafs just couldn't get it done, and the Lightning came this close to sealing the game here, which to me, all I was thinking was, this is the moment the Lightning are going to regret all summer if they lose this game. And sure enough, shortly after, Marner again puts one on net, deflected, and Matthews is there to score late as the Leafs back to within 1, and the comeback was on. Well, not exactly. They couldn't get another one to go, and Killorn, with seconds remaining, chips it in and would get the empty netter on the other end to seal the deal, as the Lightning this time hold on and take this game 4-2 with what could be a huge momentum shift going back to Tampa, where they have a chance to tie up this series. And in my opinion, the Leafs have to win in Tampa. If they lose that game and come back to Toronto, I don't know if they'll be able to handle the insane amount of pressure that will be on them. And so with all of that said, let me remind you, the Leafs with this loss are now 0-11 in elimination games, so I have to ask, there is no way it happens again, right? As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it very much, and I will see you in the next one.